Oh my god. Am I streaming? Is it working? I'm streaming, I think. Hello? What the fuck? I'm worse. Alright, I'm gonna just... I guess... Don't search it on Google, man. Fucking idiot. Am I streaming? What? I have no idea what is going on. I'm streaming. I object that. I mean, I'm objecting it against myself, but okay. So, I'm here to defend you. I'm your defense attorney. You've been accused of murder, and I know you didn't do it. I hope not. If you did it, I will not defend you anymore. I don't fucking care. I'm a good lawyer, alright? I'm a good lawyer. I'm not like that Edgeworth. Fucking idiot. So, let's get started, shall we? Here, I have the game. The beloved game. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I've been... I did not know what to expect about this game. I don't know how to talk English, give me a break. And it's pretty fun, alright? It's really fun. So I think, why not play in stream? Dressing as a lawyer, because scenery and shit. So yeah, let's just start. Let's just... Oh, I don't know the buttons. Can I click? I can click. Alright. Good. So, the first tournament. Where am I going to defend today? Oh shit. Blood dropping. Damn it! Why me? I can't get gas. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to... I don't know fucking know. Someone like him. Him. I'll make it. He. So, I've got the bad guy there. Wait, I already know who is the bad guy. I need... Court is over. I already know who is the bad guy. Come on. Oh shit, it's too loud. Is it too loud? I might wait. I will just hear. Why is the game slow? Yeah, it's slow. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I need to see if this is right. Oh my god, please! Computer, don't be a dick. Dick. Yeah, it's too low. Let me just... Well, I think now it's okay. Alright, now it's okay. Alright, let's do this. So... I should have tested this before. Oh, fucking... Alright. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Right! Oh, hey. Hiya, Chief. Huh. You got nice... You're... big. So, phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. You are? I'm pretty awesome, guys. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Right, I owe him a favor, yeah. What the fuck? A favor? Yeah, a favor. I sucked this dick once. Yes, and now... what the fuck? You mean... you mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. Yeah, he hooked me up with you. He spied on you, then he hooked me up with you, so here I am. I probably shouldn't say that, because he's gonna be arrested now. But who fucking cares? Oh well. He's the one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. I think I should do voices. Should I do voices? Yeah, fuck it, I'll do voices. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Never mind him, he always does that. Whenever you see a girl with big boobs, big face, big boobs, fuck, big that despair. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Fucking asshole. Always want to die. Nick! Hey! Hey there, I'm sorry, it's Phoenix, yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude! I'm so guilty! Tell me why I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Damn, this guy's dramatic. Wait, butts? But, I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did it? Oh, Nick. You gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? I mean... me. Cause I took all bitches. Alright. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper said it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. No, it isn't. Here's the story. My first case is a very simple one. Doesn't seem simple to me. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy that they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Well, you know, butts always smell, am I right? In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. So he's just unlucky. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible luck. Yeah, I guess. But I know him better than anyone. That he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him this one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Alright. And that's just what I'm going to do. When can I pull? When? Oh, I hate that sound. I fucking hate that sound. Oh shit, no. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. And the what? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I never said that word out loud. Never. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. It's shaking. Exciting. Fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Yeah. Alright. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim name? Phew, I know this one. I'm ready to... what? Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Oh shit. Uh-oh. No. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix? Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. It's... Phoenix. After a few minutes. Cause you're gonna kill me. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, alright? Hey, nice. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Alright, I'm gonna check. Calm down, Jesus. I'm gonna check the court record. Profiles. EFA, Larry Butts, Sinistone. Oh, the game is not running well in my PC. Well, my computer It's like, it's so much fucked up. You really have no fucking idea how am I streaming right now. I am not professional at all. And look, I'm using my phone as a camera that is connected to this PC to function, and then like my PC, my just what is it called, this in my portátil doesn't work anymore. I have to use this, and oh fuck's sake, it's a new computer. I don't even know how the fuck this thing can take OBS. Like, took me so much time to set up this shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, you better like it. You better like it. So, the victim in this case, yeah, I know. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... I don't know. Oh wait, is this... Yeah, autopsy report. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Alright. She was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Right. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. I need to get used to that word. Mr. Payne. Payne. I like that name. Payne. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Will you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon... the murder weapon was this statue of the Tinker. It was found lying in the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Right? Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. Oh shit. This is more difficult than I expected. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution may call its first witness. I'm not gonna read that again, so fuck you. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Right. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Well, you know what, fuck the voices, I can do it. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, this could be bad. He's like, I'm the best. Mr. Butts, It's not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? That's bad. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. That's it to you anyway. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. She was seeing other men. Thought. Right. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. You don't mean one of them. Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Alright, nice. Indeed, she appears to have returned to the day before the murder. Now, let me just see. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Submitted as evidence by prosecutor Payne by weapons or evidence. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7/30. Alright, so it's 30 of fucking June? Yeah. I don't know how to say in English. The day before the murder. Yeah, it's the day before the murder. It's what matters. Alright. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? You switch, man. Sugar daddies is not good. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mr. Stone was. Oh yes, Mrs. Stone, I mean. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... yeah. No, I trust Larry. You know what? I trust Larry. Fuck it. And more if I intervene like right now, if I say objection and shit, like it's going to be very suspect, I mean, and yeah, it's not going to help in my case, so no, bad idea. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Yeah, right. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, no way. That cheating she-dog. Oh, she-dog, bitch. Alright, I get it. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in what... I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. Yeah, you went. What do I do now? I mean, it was on the day of murder, yes, but that does not prove that he is the murderer. So I think I can prove it otherwise. So yeah, answer honestly. Plus, it will help my case if I say the truth, like, because if I lie, they can prove I lie, and that does not help my case. I'm afraid of that. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Alright. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Cause I killed her. Cause she wasn't home. Oh shit. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh shit. Maybe the witness is lying. Let's see. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawith, that's clever, to the stand. Oh, fuck. Dude, you look so much gay, man. Mr. Sawith, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. I do not deal with drugs, I sell newspaper. Not drugs. Mr. Sawith, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright. Let's see. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. That's odd. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Time of death 4 to 5 p.m. Gotcha, motherfucker. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Yeah, how you so sure? Because your time is not right, Mr. Sawith. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was the one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. What the hell is that? Blackout record added to the court record. Alright. Let me see. Let me see that. Electricity to Mr. Stone building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Alright, so noon, yeah. So I can't show this evidence because noon, yeah, I guess. Alright, it's okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. Huh? What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Phoenix, even I can see that. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? No. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you find the contradiction evidence, present it and rub in the witness face. Alright. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. It's so weird, like she was like there, yeah, just push your court record button and yeah, see evidence, and he's like, what fucking button? You know, because it's real life though. Alright, let's see. I know, I actually know what I said wrong. So I was going door to door, yeah, alright, yeah. Fuck, can I? Come on! Can't I pass? 1 p.m. Alright, here it is. Fuck you. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes. It was 1 p.m. For certain. For certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. And more, the autopsy notes the time of death and sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Oh yeah, trivial? After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put it on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. see through one and their whole story fall apart. Yeah. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Yes, give me your testimony, motherfucker. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. How is the television working if there's a blackout? Motherfucker. Oh, but I was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Yeah. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Like, why does the judge does not notice that? Why no one noticed that? Like, what the fuck? The judge knows when it happened, right? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Hold it right there. The prosecution was said there was a blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it. You could have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility, Mr. Sawit. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I'm alive. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Huh. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? No! It's impossible, the blackout! Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used to... Alright. How much this guy is dumb. The murder weapon is not a clock, it's a fucking statue. How can someone confuse a statue from a clock? You saw a clock? I guess that will explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how this is supposed to be a clock? Ooh, now it's kicking in. What? You with your objections and with your evidence. Just who you think you are. I am Fruits, right. And I object you! Alright, just answer the questions, Mr. Soweth. Hey, I saw it there, alright? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. It is? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. I want a statue. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yep. He didn't saw it. He heard it. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Because you're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in here. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court? Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Soweth, the sound must have left you quite an impression. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hate the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Yeah. Will the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Gah! Shut up, I hate you! He was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn, give him death! Order in court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? It's a clock. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Soweth heard was definitely this clock. A fact is clear if you simply examine the clock battery. Try sounding the clock, yeah, right. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. And what... Oh, fuck, I skipped it. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is this now? It's 12:25. 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. precisely the discrepancy between that Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Huh? You forgot one thing. What is he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of murder? You can't prove it that you don't have a case. He's right, how am I going to prove that? But you can prove it. Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all the slime. Are all slime. I almost had him. Shit. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts, assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have real proof. Right? Can you think a reason as why the clock should be 3 hours slow? Paris. I don't know if this place, I don't know what place in the world it is, but it's all I can say. She was in a different country. Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court's record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Passport. The victims had just returned home from aboard the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Oh, alright. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did it? Whatever. Jesus. Order, order, I say. Well, this case was certainly turned out differently than we all expected. I need to see my battery. Alright. Mr. Payne, your client, he, uh, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yes! And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. Right. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. Yeah. Phew! I can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end so on such a satisfying blah 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 note. Yeah, you know, fucking weird. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one, man. You are pretty, man. You wanna date? I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was... and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that just make you wanna cry? Larry. Ah, Larry, I love him. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you. I think she thought quite a lot of you. In her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. So, oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The clock? Cause... Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just shown some sham to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it that you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lover. Really? I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of independence now. Yeah, I see it. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow stronger. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lover was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Are you inviting me on a date? Are you... no. Probably not. I guess. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me in the back and said, Jenny, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia, which is not for me, which is for Mia, and not me, and I got nothing. God damn it. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Huh. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I won't be able to keep. That's sad. The end. A brand new episode has been added. Nice. Save? Yes, please. Thank you very much. So, this was my first case. I think I got it pretty good. Hey, the images are cool. The images are very cool. I don't like your spiky hair. It's weird. Alright. I guess this is it for now. I can only do one episode. Maybe I'll do two next time. But I can only do one now because first, I'm running out of battery in my camera, also known as phone, and yeah, it's like it is charging, it is charging to the computer, but it is spending much more battery that it is gaining, so it's losing battery pretty fast. Well, and yeah, in this case I think it's quite long for it to, yeah, it's not a good idea, not a good idea at all. So, and I have to go too. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.